more. Today I have Mr. Jomo with me, joining me in today's video. We are climbing 14ers this week. You might ask yourself, what is a 14er? Well, a 14er is a 14,000 foot mountain. There are 54 of them here in Colorado, and a lot of people here try to climb them every single year. There's quite a few people that try to bag all 54 of them. The hikes are intense, the altitude is insane, and the weather is constantly changing. So it's important to carry the right gear. And I want to let you know that anybody can do a 14er. You don't need like super special gear. So I want to go through the basic clothing that you need to take along with you on your hike. And so Vanna Jomo is going to help me out with this little process here. So we're going to dress you from bottom to top. So the first thing we're going to start with is a good pair of hiking boots. Everybody needs a good pair of hiking boots. You don't want to bring a pair of hiking boots that you just bought from the store. You're likely to get blisters. You also want a pair of hiking boots that's going to wick away all of the water because you're likely to get your feet wet on some of these 14ers. The snow stays up all year long. Secondly, you need a pair of sock liners and heavy wool socks. Liners, heavy wool socks. They're beautiful things. So you don't want to wear cotton when you're climbing a mountain because if your feet get wet, cotton does not dry out. Liners are good to have on your feet because they settle very close to your skin. And instead of your skin rubbing against your boot, the liner rubs against your boot, and so you don't get blisters. Good stuff. Working our way up, we have our long johns, like our long underwear, so that can be like our tops and our bottoms. Those are very sexy white long johns. And anyway, basically the whole point is we want to be dressing in layers because, as I mentioned earlier, the weather changes a lot. You can have very hot temperatures at one point and cold winds at another. And so long johns help keep the heat close to your body. Moving even further along, we have our pajama pants or sweatpants. You want something that's going to go over your thermals and long johns that's going to go beneath your other pants. I have here some snow pants. I would recommend any sort of workout pants, the ones that you can maybe tear away, for instance. Those are good. Like I said, you want to avoid cotton. So jeans are not optimal, but if that's all you have, that's going to be okay. So we've got a couple layers already on our bottom. Moving right along, we have our fleece or our cotton hoodies. You know, the cotton, like I said, isn't optimal, so that's why fleece is definitely what you should shoot for. It's going to keep you really warm. I'd also suggest, although we're not going to see it here today, you might want to bring like a windbreaker, something that's very, very lightweight that you can put over the top of everything that's going to cut the wind, because the wind is often one of the things that takes warmth off of your body. The last few things here that are really, really important, we have this turtleneck right here, which is just extra backup, just in case you get even more cold on the mountain. Additionally, we have gloves and a very warm hat. The hat is probably one of the most essential parts because 80% of your heat leaves out of your head. So if you don't have a hat, you're going to get very, very cold in the morning. So he looks good in that thing, doesn't he? Oh, there's one more thing. There's kind of a little optional thing also. See the balaclava? Do you even know what that is?
No.
Yeah, balaclava.
I've never heard of this before.
Not baklava, not the Middle Eastern dessert, but the balaclava covers your face like a bandit. Kind of keeps the wind out of you. So there's a water bottle. Always important to bring lots of water with you. Probably double what you're normally used to. Altitude sickness will sap all your energy. It will also make you extremely dehydrated. Nobody wants to have a bad headache by the end of the day. You probably want at least a half gallon with you for a half-day hike, up to a gallon for a full-day hike. Last thing would be a backpack. You need a backpack that's big enough to store all of your goods for the entire day because you're going to be taking layers on and off. Anyway, be well, be equipped. Those are the ultimate basics you need when you're climbing a 14er here in Colorado. So come out, join me for some more mountains here in the summer. Got a lot of things going on. Join the group page. Time for Summer of InspirACTION. Coming right at you. Boom!
If you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. I never want to let you down or have you go.
Peace out, guys.